Hey everybody, and welcome back to another playthrough of Dragons Down. I appreciate all the feedback and comments that I've gotten so far on these videos. If anybody has any requests on what they'd like to see me play in the future, just let me know. I'm happy to do that and accommodate as possible. Also, thanks for, I do make mistakes as I make these. I'm not used to filming and playing at the same time and kind of talking through everything. So, I'll make mistakes and I appreciate pointing those out so I can note them for people trying to learn this game and, uh, and watch along. So anyway, I've randomly created another character here. I've got the Elf Barbarian. Again, I just kind of did a random number between 1 and 16. I've got 16 different classes to play with the Desolation expansion for Dragons Down. And then I also did a random lineage, pick the elf. So an interesting combination for sure. So I've got a barbarian going and it's got a little bit of magic. So I chose a purple cube and then I chose a purple spell to go with it. I called it just a 1 cube spell that will wound the purple cube if I play it. That'll give me an extra damage on a hit. So you can see my barbarian is going to start with an iron helm, an axe, a shield, and some gold. And there's where it says I get a magic cube. And then this is what lets me know that I get to pick a spell. That's the elf special ability. So, so we'll go ahead and get started in just a second. So we'll do turns 1 through 10 on this video and then see how we get started here. All right, before I put my character out, my barbarian chip on the board to get started, I did want to point out I've kind of upgraded my storage here for Dragons Down. I've kind of put everything into 2 Plano 3600 boxes. This is 3700 boxes right here. For all the cubes and hearts are in there. And then I've got all my fame and legend points tokens in another one. So I kind of just pull them out and set them down and play with them. And then I got a 3650 box out here, and I've been storing all the mini cards in here. Right now I've just got a dice pool and then money, and then I've got the storage space for all the different terrain packs locations here. And then, this is where dice go. I've got 2 sets of dice with the legend pledge. So one here, and then outlaw tokens right here. And then I got the D6 goes in here. So that's kind of how I'm rolling right now. We'll see how that works. But I just got that set up the other day and wanted to share with how I was doing it. And so here we go. So I've got a barbarian. His special ability for the barbarian is I get to re-roll a search die in mountain clearing. So let's go ahead and take advantage of that to start off on turn 1. I'm thinking there's a bunch of mountains over here on this side of the board. You can see it's pretty spread out with the keep way up here, the mine down here, and the sanctuary way over here. So pretty spread out board. It's going to be hard to get across anywhere quickly on this map setup. So I'm thinking we'll come in here and make that turn 1 right now. Turn 1, action 1 will be to move on to here. So we'll draw a wilderness token for the mountains. And we've already got a site on the board. So let's see what site we get here. Here's site. We're gonna have the shrine come out, and it's gonna go over on 4. So we're gonna have to do some crossing the mountains to get there. So this will be 2 movement to move through that mountain right there. And we're going to go ahead and for our 4th action, sneak. So we'll put this in here. Okay. So that'll be my 4 actions for the first turn. Grab the summon die, and here we go. We're see, just coming back over here. Mountains or scratch marks will summon monsters. And we got, oh, well, that will also do it, a sight tote monster. So we've got the shrine. So if we look down here, the guardian of the shrine is the wraith. So the wraith will come out on the board. Here we go. Here's the wraith token guarding the shrine. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. That is turn 1. Okay, turn 2, we're still going to try to get in there. We're going to move here. Then we are going to sneak and then spend our last, I believe it's 2 movements to get there. Yeah, 2 movements to get onto the shrine. So let's see if we pass our hide reaction, because he's going to try to block us now, the wraith. So we're going to have to roll the hide die. And we did hide. So now we are going to roll the summoning dice at the end of turn 2. That was my 4 actions. It was move, sneak, move, move. So here we go. And we got mountains. So we've got 1 juvenile dragon is going to come to our location as well. So it's already getting dangerous for us. So here's this guy flying onto the board, and I'm just going to sandwich myself between the 2 monsters. So I'm already hidden for this round. I did successfully pass my hide check, so I can choose to confront them, but as it stands now, I don't think I want to. That wraith is going to take 4 hits to kill, and the juvenile dragon is also going to be pretty powerful, and he packs a punch. So I'm going to try to stay hidden. This is not my fight right now. On to turn 3. So the first thing I'm going to have to do on turn 3, if I want to try to loot this, is I'm going to sneak. There we go, put that there. And now I need to pass a hide check. And I'm hidden. So now I can search, and I am in a mountain clearing, so I do get to re-roll a search die when I search. So we will, so this is still as my re-roll on my 2nd action for this turn. And we passed that. So there we go. So we have found now, under the nose of the wraith and a dragon flying around, we have searched around in the mountains and found the shrine. And we're going to get a legend point and 5 fame for doing just that. Okay, so we are on the scoreboard, building up our legend right now. So that was my 2nd action. So now I get to try to loot a little bit of the shrine. So to do a loot action, we're going to be rolling these dice, and then this will dictate which treasure I will pull from the shrine. So we're going to go ahead and roll this, and I'll be pulling the 5th treasure down. So kind of going back over here, the shrine's going to have 2 deep treasures and 3 treasures. So let's go ahead and build that up. So we're going to get 3 treasures off this pile. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to get 2 deep treasures and put those on top. All right. So this is now our shrine loot pile, and I'm going to get the 5th one at the bottom. It's always pulling the bottom one out, the lowest one down. So you start up and count down. So I'll count down 5 cards and pull that one out. As it so happens, this is the bottom treasure. And I have found the symbol of greed, which is great for me right now, as this gives me a free loot action every turn. So, so we're going to go ahead and use that free action. I can go ahead and equip it once I find it. So let's see. So far I have snuck, I have searched, and I have done 1 loot. And let me do my last regular loot, and then we'll do a bonus loot. Okay, that's actually going to fail because there is no 5th card down anymore. So I will go ahead and do my bonus loot right now. And that's a great roll. So we're going to get the 2nd card down, which is a deep treasure. So let's go see what I can get down. So I'm going to count down, get the 2nd card down. And let's see what we've got. The Saber of the Fencer. That lets you use a might cube and a speed cube to wield. And that kind of lets you use a speed cube to do damage. Now, I'm a barbarian. I've got lots of might, so this is not a great card for me. This would be a good card for something like a magic user that does not have a lot of might cubes to go around. But you know, I've got enough to wield this huge battle axe and do a ton of damage with that. So I'm going to put this in my backpack. We're not going to equip this right now, but maybe we can sell it for some money later at a vendor. Or we can maybe give a deep treasure away to a native group that might be looking for that. Okay, those are all my turns for turn 3. We're going to roll the summoning die to see what happened. So let's move the loot cubes away. And let's roll these dice. And we've got some stench and caves. That is not us. So we are going to move into turn 4. Oop. Okay. All right, so we have 3 treasures left in the shrine. And we might want to push our luck one more time to see if we can get another treasure or 2 out of here before we move on. So we're going to sneak first action, and then we'll see if we can pass our hide check. And we do. We're hidden still. So now we will loot a little bit more. I might as well use my bonus loot action right now. And we rolled a 4. There are not 4 cards in the deck anymore. No, there are only 3 treasures remain, so I need to roll a 3 or lower to get anything. So now I will use my 2nd action then. Nope. 3rd action. Nope. 4th action. No, that's a lot of searching in vain. These are very well hidden treasures in this shrine. So that is all of my actions for this turn. We'll roll the summoning die one more time for this turn. And I think it will be time to head on. Let's see, we got forests and orcs. Nothing comes. So we are now on turn 5. Okay, first action of turn 5, we are going to move on out of here. So my first action, I get blocked after the first action. So as long as I move out, I'm not going to get blocked by these monsters. The other action I can typically take for a first action if I've got monsters on me is a sneak, and then I get to do a hide check. So now I've moved out, and I think where I want to go, why don't we try going over this way and seeing what's in the secret den. So we are going to go, our second move is going to be here, and we're going to have to pull a wilderness token for the caves. So here we go, and we got an item. So let's see what our item is. You just draw an item from the item deck, and I've got another battle axe. Okay, just gonna put that in the backpack. Not really much of a use for that because I've already got one. So that is pretty much all I'm going to find on this tile then. So we're going to keep on moving. So our third movement will be here to the oak wood. And let's see what we find here. We're going to pull a wilderness token for the woods. So let's see what we've got here. We found another item. Okay. So again, I just draw another item from the item deck. And let's see what I get. I've got some leathers. So a little more armor, it's not bad. We can go ahead and equip it. Again, just the way this works is this tells me where it goes on my body. So I match it up with the symbol here. And this is the might requirement. So I need to have at least one healthy might cube to wear this, and I do. So I put that on. So I've got now an iron helm, leathers, and shield. Now obviously these leathers are not going to be as tough as the iron helm or the shield. So this is their kind of shield strength. So this can guard against a damage of 2. This only will guard against damage of 1 before it gets either destroyed or damaged. Okay, so we've done 3 movement. I think the smart play here is to sneak now before we do the roll, rather than move into another tile and not sneak. So we are going to sneak here. I've got this cube here. Oops, sorry. So here we go. We're going to roll a summon roll. We'll roll the summoning die now. And we've got Sight Monster and Caves. Well, good thing we didn't go on caves. That would have been terrible. We would have had some giant bats coming to us. But as it stands, we don't get any monsters coming to us right now. So we're going to start turn 6. And we're going to start that by moving into the Ancient Hole tile. So we're going to pull a wilderness token for that, for the caves, and see what we get. And we found another site. So this is where I hope that the site is not in a cave, which means that I would have limited actions. I hope it's in either 1 or 2. We'll see what site I draw. So here's my site. The Trove. Ooh, look at that. The Trove, and I'm already on it. So there we go. So now I'm going to have to search for that Trove. It is somewhere right around where I am, and I just need to search and find it. So I've only done 1 movement so far. I'm no longer on mountains, so I just have to search normally. So grab my search dice, trying to roll 2 spyglasses. And I did. How about that? First try. So we're going to get a legend point and 5 fame for that. So now I've got 2 legend points and 10 fame. And I am going to loot the Trove. So we're going to see what card down we get, and then I'll go ahead and build the deck after that. So we're going to get the 4th card down. And the Trove, if we come over here, is going to have 3 deep treasures and 5 treasures. So let's get the 5 treasures. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll get those there. And we'll put the deep treasures on top. And then kind of knock these down. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 deep treasures here. And then I'll go ahead and take the 4th one down, which will be the top treasure right here. I just missed the deep treasures. Okay. So here we go. What do we get? All right. The Codex of Cognition. That will help me learn spells better. I think that I'll have to double check, but I think it means I just have to roll 1 die, to learn spells. We'll see if I find some spells. I've got the purple cube, so if I find a purple spell, I could learn another spell. But it's also an epic treasure, so I will get to put this with my, and kind of equip it in this one of these spaces, and I will get a legend point and 5 fame for uncovering this lost treasure. All right, so this turn we've done a movement, we've done a search, and we've done a loot. Now we're going to sneak for our last action. And so then we will roll the summon die. Here we go. Bones, caves, and sight monsters would bring monsters. And I didn't roll any of those. So we are monster free right now, going to turn 7. So we are going to continue with the looting of the Trove. Here we go. Yeah, I realize now that I did not use my bonus loot last turn, so I'm not going to go back and fix that, but I missed out on a loot. So let's make sure I get my bonus loot this turn. Okay, my bonus action. So I will take the 5th treasure down. 1, 2, 3. It is so hard to do this all one-handed. 4. Here we go. Done. Okay, I'll just keep that in the pile right there. All right, and we got a scroll. So let's see if we get a purple treasure there. Nope, we got a yellow one, so I'll need a yellow cube to be able to learn that. But we'll put that here. All right, so now that we've done our free loot, let's go ahead and start looting. All right, 3rd treasure down. So 3 down is definitely going to give me a deep treasure. Oh, no, it won't. Unless these got mixed up a little bit. Yeah, they got mixed up a little bit. Okay, here's my deep treasure. There. Okay. Yeah, I think these got a little messed up when I was messing with the deck a second ago. Okay. Here is my deep treasure. Quick ring. So this gives me another box for maneuver. I've only got 3 speed cubes, so I couldn't really max this out right now. I will go ahead and equip it just because, you know, I don't have anything else there right now, but I'll have to get another speed cube or something to be able to use this and make it worthwhile. So, okay, that was my first real loot, my second loot. The first one was free, and then I did another one, and then we're going to do another one. And we're going to get the 4th treasure down. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. The Orb of Farsight. This lets me search on adjoining tiles, which is kind of cool. So we are going to put that there, and it is an epic treasure, and we're going to get a legend point and 5 fame for that. So we're getting some good stuff, and we're getting some points. All right, so that was my third loot total, second using action points. So here we go. We do one more and then we'll sneak. Ooh, the first one and a grabby hand. So we're gonna get the first treasure, the top of the pile. Hopefully it's something great. The Clodpole Club. Now this is an interesting one because you have to have less than 8 attributes to be able to wield this. Which I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't be a real smart guy to be able to use this weapon. So I meet that criteria, but to be able to max this out, I need one more might cube, and because I'm an Elf Barbarian, I don't have that 4th might cube, so this is probably best in my backpack for right now. But if I do get another might cube, that might be fun to pull out and wield and smack people around with. And now I'm going to sneak for my 4th action, so we'll put that there, and we're going to summon. And we've got Roar and Woods. So again, I'm being lucky with these summoning rolls. There are 3 treasures left in the Trove. We're getting a full backpack for sure. So let's go ahead and see if we can get one more treasure in this on turn 8, and then we'll head on. Maybe pick up a mission or something. So, ooh, well, there we go. This is my free Symbol of Greed action. Ooh, this would mean I don't get to use my shield, but man, it is hard to turn down something like that. The Armageddon Hammer for my Barbarian. That's just too juicy. So we are going to get the Legend Point and the Fame for this. I'm feeling like I need to go take down some monsters now that I've got that. So we are going to unequip both the shield and my battle axe and equip this guy. So this has a pre-printed cube, so it won't count against my cube limit. So I can be able to do 4 damage by putting down 3 might cubes and swinging this bad boy. So we're going to put that there. And that was my free action. Let's kind of look around what we have going on. I think what I might want to do is let's go through the mountains to the east a little bit and then head down maybe to the dwarves, and let's see what they want down here. They're going to want a weapon treasure, which we definitely have. An armor treasure, I don't know if I have one of those. And a treasure worth 25 gold. I don't have one of those yet. The priests are going to want spell books or spell scrolls. I actually do have one of those. However, they're way over there, so it's going to take some work to get there. And the knights are going to want a lot of dead monsters, which I have not even started yet. So let's go through the mountains and head on down the mines. I think would be a fun thing to do. So I only used my free action so far this turn, the Symbol of Greed action. So let's go ahead and start making my way down. 1, 2, 3, and then I will sneak here. And let's see what we get with the summon die. And I did roll mountains, and I roll, okay. We're gonna get a juvenile dragon and an adult dragon here. So let's get these out. Juvenile dragon, and adult dragon. So let's just take a look at these real quick and see if this makes sense for me to fight. So an adult dragon on this side is not too bad for me. They'll do 2 damage, which actually I've got 3 hearts, so it'll just wound me. And they move kind of slow. It's this side that really gets you, where they cast Fireball at a attack speed of 2. So the other guy out there is the Juvenile Dragon. So again, they would kill me if they hit me, because I only have 3 hearts. Of course, their attack speed is 1, so it's pretty slow compared to the adult dragon. Yeah, pretty slow, but it's over here. They don't do less dragon, but they're a whole lot faster. As a barbarian, I don't know that. Of course, either one of them, I will one hit if I hit them. If I hit them, and that is the question. I don't know if I'd hit them because I'm not very fast. My attack speed is too low to really guarantee a hit. Yeah, on Adult Dragon, I would definitely miss. And I have to play, now that I've equipped this, I have to play 3 cubes here. So it only leaves me 2 attack cubes to play anywhere else. So I'm going to see if I pass my hide check first off. And I did. And I'm going to stay hidden this round. And so we're going to go into turn 9. And I'm going to move 2. And then I'm going to sneak an alert here. So we'll see if anything happens. So I'm going to kind of slow roll it through the mountains here. And see if I can get a good opportunity to get these guys. So we're going to roll the summoning die here. And we rolled bones and monsters return. So that's going to do 2 things. That's going to first send this juvenile dragon and this wraith back. Let's see, the wraith goes here. Okay, and that's also going to move these guys onto me. All right, so I am snuck. I'm going to, we're going to try a little bit of combat just to see how this works. This is not the greatest matchup for me, but I could see how this works out. This could be the end of the barbarian, and it might be a 1-part series today. So I think what I need to do is, if this guy doesn't flip, I'll be okay if it hits me because I've got 3 hearts. And I can just kind of take that on my, I can just take it to the body, actually. That might be the best bet. This guy that I need to worry about. So I can play 6 cubes because I alerted. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to, let's see, that'll give me 2 attack speed and 1 maneuver speed. So the one maneuver speed will be equal to his attack. If he flips, he has 2 maneuver speeds, so that would be bad. All right, let's go with that for this turn. Let's see if these guys flip at all. So we're going to target this guy, and they are both targeting me. So let's see. So the adult dragon does not flip. Juvenile dragon does not flip. So the first round, we're going to play with closing the distance. And because of that, the attack length dictates who goes first, and I've got attack length of 14 with my huge hammer, and these guys have an attack length of 0 because there's no indication. If this adult dragon had flipped, he would have gone first because the fireball has that attack length of 42 because he's basically sitting perched up on a mountain and hurling, or in the sky, hurling fireballs at me. But as it stands, we are up close and personal, and I'm swinging an axe at these guys before they can bite me. So I go first with my attack of speed of 2, and if I hit him, it will kill him. So I need to roll the hit die, if I can find them. Here we go. And I need to roll, his maneuver speed is 2, my attack speed is 2, so I need to roll equals as my worst result. No blank faces, basically. Oh, I rolled double hits. So I actually take him out right away. And I will get 10 fame for doing that. All right, so then the adult dragon is going to attack, and he is going to attack with attack speed of 1, and my maneuver speed is 1, so he basically needs to do the same thing. He needs to roll no blank faces to hit me, and he rolled a blank face, so he missed. So that is 1 round of battle. So we're going to go into a second round where we're each going to target each other. So I get to target the adult dragon. He's going to be very fast unless he flips, which he'll be shooting a fireball at me. I'm going to have to roll double hits to kill this guy. And yeah, but if he does flip, I'll have a chance to evade and run away if I need to. So let's see what happens here. Because I think I'm going to leave my attack speed. No, I'm going to change up my maneuver. I'm going to put this at 1 and 2, just in case he flips to fireball. I'll be able to dodge it a little bit better. It won't be an auto hit. I know it's a little more defensive, but I think that's the smarter play here. All right, so we're going to see if he flips. Oop, no. Let's try that again. And he does not flip. So we have similar attack speed, 1 versus 1. So mine's going to go off because I've got the longer attack length. So we are going to roll the hit dice, and I need to roll double hits to hit because he's got a really fast maneuver speed. He's flying around right now. And how about that? That's super lucky. You know, that's pretty rare to be that lucky in Dragon's Down. Okay, he's dead. I got him. Because he had his health value is 3 plus armor. Of course, I was doing 4, and the armor only blocks against a sharpness, which a lot of swords will have. Yeah, like this battle axe would have a sharpness, which it would block against that one specific symbol, but not against that. That's just going to club him. So I hammered this dragon, and I'm going to get 12 fame for that. All right. So we're going to go back on the board. That's right there. And now we're going to start turn 10. Okay. So turn 10, I'm going to move here for 2. Well, let's see. I could go up into the caves and circle back to the keep. Now that I'm accumulating some bodies, that's not the worst idea in the world. Tell you what, let's pop up to the caves and see if anything's there and then come back this way. So that's 1 movement up here, and we'll see what we get here. Well, that's pretty great. We found the dwarven ruins, which is kind of a lost civilization that we've discovered. So what that means is we're going to put that token here. I get a legend point and 5 fame for having uncovered the dwarven ruins. And the way that we resolve this is I pull a wilderness token for every terrain pack in play. Right now I've got 3 terrain packs in play, the woods, the mountains, and the caves. And we're going to reveal them, and they're all going to be on this tile. So we'll reveal them one at a time and resolve them. So we found an item. So we'll go ahead and do that. And my gosh, another battle axe. Okay. this barbarian. I mean, maybe there are just barbarians all over this land, and I'm just finding all over their things, and I've been sent, you know what, that's what's going on. I've been sent to avenge all these barbarians that have been getting slaughtered across Dragon's Down. All right, so we got a mountain token we're gonna resolve, and it's gonna be a site, and that site will be the Horde right here on 6. Okay. And the last one to resolve is another site. So that is massive. This Dwarven Ruins had all kinds of treasures in here. So we're gonna pull that second site is the chamber. And I'm actually on that right now. So we're going to go ahead and put that there. All right, this is now a very busy tile. All kinds of stuff going on. I'm kind of glad I came up here. So I've done my one movement. That's all I've done so far. So let's go ahead. I'm already on the same clearing as the chamber. So we're going to search for it. We found rumors of all kinds of things in these Dwarven Ruins. And we're going to try to see if any of them actually exist. There's my second action was that. My third action is this reroll. And I found the chamber for legend point and 5 fame. Okay, and my last action is going to be to sneak, because this is going to be a very dangerous tile with all the site guardians that could show up. And we also have bats and dragons that could show up here. So let's roll and see what we get. And we were lucky this round. Nothing showed up. All right. So let's just see where we are after 10 turns. We'll start turn 11 next time, but so far I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legend points from all the sites and treasure we've discovered. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 57 fame. So we're off to a super strong start with all the looting and a little bit of battling we've done. So thanks for watching so far, and looking forward to seeing everybody back for part 2 of our Elf Barbarian's adventure, who for sure is avenging all the other barbarians that have gotten slaughtered through the town of Dragon's Down, and we're collecting their battle axes throughout the land. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.